So sings my soul. Praise my God of love and life. So sings my soul.
We had a surprise. Just a little bonus for the prelude. It's all right. Don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm saying don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile at the rising sun. Three little birds meet at my doorstep, singing sweet songs of melodies pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Saying, don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing is gonna be alright. I'm saying don't worry about a thing, 'cause every little thing gonna be alright. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. 'Cause every little thing gonna be alright.
Wow. Wow. What a way to come to church with singing and dancing and good friends and talented people and good people here. Good morning, Founders. What a good morning this is, and I am so full of gratitude and love for all of you for that amazing retirement party yesterday. It's enough for me to come back and have another one. No, I don't mean it, Reverend. Yeah. This is not just a day that the Lord has made. This is a day that we are making into what we want it to be. And this is really what life is. And so whether you're joining us on social media or you're here in person, want to let you know that you fill my heart with love. And I'm giving it right back. I feel like these beautiful flowers up here. Wow, look at them. And each one of these it's just like you guys. You're all radiant with your love and goodness. And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart. And I'm going to be doing that over and over and over during this time. You may not even get a sermon. Are we ready to sing something?
Yes.
What are we going to sing?
Good morning, everyone. Please stand as you are able and join us in the congregational song.
You know,
Yeah, this is One Love.
you might want to introduce all the musicians for me. Introduce all the musicians for me, because
I am happy.
I've forgotten all the names
I am
now.
thrilled that joining us today, we have, as always, on piano, Rob Weishner, the brilliant one and only.
Yes.
Returning for the first time in almost a year on bass, Sam Montu.
Yeah.
And returning for the first time in longer than a year, Otis Hayes.
Yes, Otis.
And of course, our very own Tanaka's
Yeah. Yeah. Wow.
So please join us in One Love.
One love, one heart, Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and we'll feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let them have passed from them dirty remarks.
One love,
There is one question I really love to ask.
one love,
Is there a place for the hopeless sinner who had hurt all mankind just to save his own?
one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Let's get together to fight this holy Armageddon.
One love,
So when the man comes, there will be no doom.
one love,
Take pity on them whose chance is groping up. There ain't no hiding place from the Father of creation.
one love, one heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
One love,
One heart. Let's get together and feel alright. One love, one heart. Give thanks and praise to the Lord, and I will feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright. Let's get together and feel alright.
Wow. You guys are so wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. You know, we have Mara Figueroa over here, and we have Elizabeth Turner over here, practitioners of the Spirit, practitioners of the mind, practitioners of love, who are joining me this morning. And I'm give them a hand, please. And up there in the boonies somewhere is Pat Gentry, is Dominique Guess. Good morning, the voice of God. And what is his name? Denaro. Denaro Crosley up there. Give him a hand, you know. And I want to tell you guys, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. All these years you have been up there. Pat has been with me before when I was at Westside Church, and she came over here to this church. So she has been with me a long time, and she's always up there. So thank you, Pat. Thank you, Denaro. Thank you, Voice of God. And this is a good thing. It's not the first day of the month, because generally we lose him on the first. We don't lose him. He's not here. He's serving at another church, at Stephen Rambo's church on that particular day. So anyway, he's very busy. And of course, the one and only Ann Doherty is sitting down here, the woman who has worn just about every single hat that his church has, and done just about every single job that is here. I don't know how you're going to replace her, because I understand she's going to be trailing right after me at the end of August. And I just want to say publicly, I am so grateful for you and all you've done. Yeah. And of course, I'm grateful. Thank you. Give her a hand. Yes. I'm really grateful for all of you. And, you know, Emma Beard, Emma Lee. Emma Lee has asked me some time ago if, could I get one of your folders? And today, Emma Lee, this one that I have here is going to be yours. So remind me. I couldn't afford to give it because sometimes I misplace them. I have more than one. I misplaced them and I didn't want to come up here without them. But after this, I can simply do that. So this one, remind me, it will be yours at the end of the service. Anyway, come on, guys.
Thank you. Good morning. It's me. Oh, so good to see you this morning. Oh, I'm just so grateful to be here this morning. And you know, it's a beautiful day outside, isn't it? Oh my gosh. And just so wonderful to look into all of your beautiful smiles and faces. I'm just, taken aback by all of the beauty that's in this room. And I want to say before I get started with the announcements that one of the faithful members who comes every Sunday gave me this card to give to Dr. Arthur. Will you raise your hand, please? There she is right over there. And she wanted me to be sure that you got that card. You're very welcome. I don't want to mispronounce your name, that's why I didn't say it. But I have a few announcements to share this morning, and I won't be long because we want to give all the time to Dr. Arthur this morning. I promise to be brief. The practitioner that's on duty, we have prayer available every Sunday morning here at Founders, and if anyone has the need for prayer this morning, there is a practitioner available for prayer after service to meet with you in a quiet place. If you'd like to pray for yourself or for someone else, Emma Lee will be here to pray with you after service, and she'll be available down front to take you to a quiet place if you need prayer. After service, you can always, if you have a prayer request, any Sunday, you can always fill out the prayer card that's always in the foyer on the table. Put your prayer request on this card, and then place it in the prayer box, and Dr. Arthur or the minister who's on duty will be able to pray with you over your prayer request, and practitioners will pray for 30 days for that same request. Moving right along, I'd like to see if there are any visitors here for the first time. I see a lot of familiar faces, but are there any visitors here? I don't want to leave you out. Any visitors, please wave your hand or stand, please, so that we can acknowledge you. Yes, please stand. Let's give them a hand. Welcome, welcome, visitor. So good to have visitors here this morning. You're always welcome. And there will be a packet. Someone will bring a packet down to your visitor's packet for you to look over. Now, I want to remind everyone that today's meal after service is being prepared downstairs by Cheryl Collins and her son, Stephanie Collins. They're preparing the meal for today, so we want to go down and enjoy that. I just want to reiterate for yesterday, the celebration. Amazing! It was amazing, wasn't it? Let's give him a hand again, everyone. Oh, amazing. And we are so glad that everyone came out to show their appreciation in celebration for our wonderful Dr. Arthur. 32 years. Oh, my goodness. Just warms my heart. Now, the Mystic Circle on Wednesday night, Dr. Arthur will meet by Zoom at 6:30 p.m., so be sure to tune in to that. I also want to remind everyone, you know, every Sunday morning, there's a meditation that we do here in the sanctuary from 9:35 to 9:50. This is a beautiful time to enter into the silence and deepen your spiritual connection in preparation for the musical interlude at 9:50 and the service that follows as well. Every single Sunday morning there is a meditation. And I just want to say briefly, coming into the meditation on Sunday mornings really gives you an opportunity to center yourself and really become quiet of all the noise. You know, there's a lot of noise going on in the news and the media. You need to just bring it down. And that meditation centers you, centers your life journey. It prepares you for the service and going forward for the week. Take advantage, please, of that meditation. I felt my scarf fall down by my feet, but that's okay. Come in, please, and take advantage of that meditation. It's so important to get you centered for the day. Now, I would like to see if, let's see, normally what we would do at this point is have everyone stand and greet each other, but I have Myra here to do in Spanish the announcement, and then we'll do that after she finishes.
Buenos días. Después de esta maravillosa bienvenida, creo que todos los de español la entendimos, la sentimos, ¿verdad? Solamente es para darles las mil gracias por el magnífico evento que tuvimos ayer. Gracias a todos los que participaron. Les queremos decir que es un privilegio el estar aquí y poder decirles bienvenidos, siéntanse en casa. Es como dijo la canción, un amor, un corazón. Debería de ser también un lenguaje, y creo que lo entendemos, ¿verdad? Nuestro lenguaje es el amor. Nada más tenemos unos anuncios. El próximo domingo nuestro servicio va a ser en el grupo de español. El servicio lo estará presentando nuestra practicante Mercedes Olivas, quien siempre entrega su corazón. Tratemos de estar, y también hay la meditación aquí antes de las 10 a las 9:45. Les invitamos a que estén presentes. Y también un anuncio importante para todos, el grupo de español. El próximo domingo tenemos una junta con el reverendo Dan, que es para traer las ideas para seguir avanzando en este servicio. Y pues bueno, es todo. Siéntanse bienvenidos, y de verdad que es un gozo estar aquí y hay que demostrarlo. Es hermoso ver a todos aquí presentes.
Thank you so much, Myra. Thank you. Thank her. She did a wonderful job in Spanish. Now what we'd like to do is have everyone stand and greet each other. Blow a kiss. Thank you. Please, just remain standing for a moment. We're going to do the affirmation on the front of the bulletin at the very bottom of your program. But before I do that, I want to just mention one thing that very briefly I forgot to say. Yesterday at the celebration, did you hear this lady sing off the top of her head, without rehearsal, without being with the band, just off the top of her head, the notes that she hit? Did you hear that? Oh my goodness, it was amazing. Give her a hand for Jennifer Wallace. Okay, now we're going to do on your bulletin at the very bottom, let's do that together now, shall we? Today, we celebrate our relationship for the last 32 years, taking care of Science of Mind, founders and each other. Today, we say, thank you, God, for all of this and so much more. Thank you. You may be seated, please.
So glad to be here this morning. Love you all. You can play the game and you can act out the part, but you know it wasn't written for you. Tell me, how can you stand there with your broken heart, ashamed of playing the fool? One thing can lead to another. It doesn't take any sacrifice. Father and mother, sister and brother, if it feels nice, don't think twice. Just shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna work out fine if you only will do what I say. Shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. But you can run, but you cannot hide. This is widely known. What you plan to do with that foolish pride when you're all by yourself alone? When you tell somebody the way that you feel, you can feel it beginning to ease. I think it's true what they say about the squeaky wheel, always getting the grease. Better to shower the people you love with love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be just fine if you only will do what I say. Shower the people you love with the love. Show them the way you feel. Things are gonna be much better if you only will. With the love, show them the way you feel. Shower the people you love with the love. Show them the way you feel. They say in every life,
the people you love with love.
they say the rain must fall like pouring rain. Make it rain.
Show them the way you feel.
Make it love.
Shower the people you love with love.
and sunshine.
Show them the way you feel. Shower the people you love with love.
and
Show them the
sunshine.
way you feel.
Make it rain. Make it rain. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Tanakas. Thank you. Okay, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to do the readings on the back of your bulletin, and then I'll do a very short meditation prayer. This morning, and I'll try to quiet it down. I've been a little loud this morning. I need to dial it down a little bit. Okay, so let's see now. 2 Corinthians 13, chapter 11th and 12th verse. Finally, brothers and sisters, rejoice. Strive for full restoration. Encourage one another. Be of one mind. Live in peace. And the God of love and peace will be with you. Greet one another with a holy kiss. That's why I love the greetings that we give every Sunday morning with a wave and a kiss and a hug. From the Science of Mind, also, Ernest Holmes, page 103, paragraph 4. We are on the verge of disclosing a spiritual universe and will ultimately conclude that what we call the physical 104 universe is a spontaneous emergence through the evolution of inner forces which cannot be explained, but which must be accepted. How then can we doubt that the very mind which we now use is the intelligent principle from which all life draws its power to be and its intelligence to express? The furtherance of evolution depends upon our ability to sense a unity with nature and her forces. When the knowledge of the unity comes alike to all, the trend of armies will cease and the bugle call will echo the soft notes of brotherly love. And with those words in mind, I would like to invite each and every one of you here this morning to just close your eyes and let's turn within, please. And we'll do the Lord's Prayer together. Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come. Thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen and amen.
Love can build a bridge between your heart and mine. Love can build a bridge. Don't you think it's time? Don't you think it's time?
Love can build a bridge. Beautiful words. As I stand here this morning, sensing and feeling the presence of Spirit in, through, and around me, right in this very sacred moment, I know that there is a power in me that is greater than anything I can think of. And that is a power and a presence that I can use, and I'm using it right now in this moment to speak my word over this beautiful day, over all of those who came out this morning, graced us with their presence and their consciousness, for all of those online watching this service, whether it be now or later. So grateful for all that you bring. I speak my word for each and every one here, for peace and harmony, for abundance and prosperity, good health and wholeness. I know that Spirit, as I lean into Spirit, Spirit leans into me. And that applies to each and every one under the sound of my voice. Whenever you're in need, turn to Spirit, and Spirit will certainly turn to you. I want to speak a special blessing over each and every one who's participating in the service this morning. Our beautiful musicians, wonderful to have them here this morning. Soloists, the music is fabulous this morning. And a special prayer to our amazing Dr. Arthur. 32 years of service he has provided to us as the leader of our flock. And as he prepares to pass the torch, we go forward knowing that we have been given gifts that we can use for the rest of our lives to bless each and every one that comes in contact with us, based upon all of the wonderful principles, teachings, and guidance that he has provided. I speak a word over him this morning as he brings us a message that God has placed on his heart to share with us, to lift us up this morning. So grateful for this opportunity to speak my word, knowing that this word that I speak cannot and will not return void, but accomplish exactly what it's intended to do. I say thank you, infinite Spirit and divine presence. And we all say, and so it is. Amen, and amen, and amen.
Open my eyes that I may see fullness of truth thou hast for me. Place in my hands that wonderful key that shall unclasp and set me free. Silently now I wait for thee, ready, my God, thy will to see. Open my eyes, illumine me, Spirit divine. So just as a short point of introduction, these next two songs were both written by our wonderful Dr. Reverend Arthur Chang. Tanakis and I learned these when we were members of the choir, and we've adapted them as duets now. So I hope you enjoy them. The magic of your magic smile.
I'm missing you. The lights are soft. The sleepy evening sun draws shadows across my loft.
My life is filled with emptiness till the magic of your smile fills up my very breast.
Where can it be?
Where can it be?
What can you do?
What can you do?
Are you missing me when daylight turns the color blue?
What good is all?
What good is all
this reverie? If your dusk is not a warm and tender thought of me.
Is life just not?
Is life just not
But memory? I touch and smile and kiss, just toys of reverie.
Let me be free.
Let me be free
With you about.
with you about.
Then life will never be another stifled shout.
You are the
You
life
are the light
of love in me. Till the magic of your smile has set my heart free. Is life just not but memory. Our touch and smile and kiss, those joys of revelry.
Let me be free.
Let me be free
With you above.
with you above.
Then life will never be another stifled shout.
You are the life of love in me. To the magic of your smile has set my heart free.
I
Want you forever,
not
just for a while. I want the magic of your magic. Your magic smile.
I can sense it.
Don't conceal it.
I can hear it.
I can feel it.
It is mine.
It is yours.
It is ours. The
Triumphant spirit. So sings my soul. Great is my God and love and life. So sings my soul. A joy it never known. So sings my heart, like the celestial winds that say, this is my heart's delight, the infinite way. So sings my soul, great is my God of love and life. So sings my soul, a joy it's never known. So sings my heart, like the celestial winds that say, this is my heart's delight, the infinite way.
I will sing my soul. I will sing my heart. I will sing my joy today.
My joy today, my joy today, I'm filled with the infinite way. So sings my soul, great is my God and love and life. So sings my soul, a joy it's never known. So sings my heart, like the celestial winds that say, this is my heart's delight, the infinite way.
I can sense it.
Don't conceal it.
I can hear it.
I can feel it.
I can demonstrate.
I can demonstrate the triumphant spirit. Cheer it, revere it. The triumphant spirit.
Wow. You guys are magnificent. Thank you so much. Thank you. Wow. Oh. Good morning, everyone. I don't know that I have a sermon for you this morning. I've been thinking about some of the things we have been talking about, like the deeper meaning of the creation story with Adam and Eve, and the choice that Eve made by taking the fruit. where there were three characteristics of the fruit. It was good for food, it was beautiful, and it would make man wise, one wise. And for years, that has been fashioned in the sense of original sin because of disobedience. And I've shown you, I hope by now, that that is an incorrect interpretation of the myth. That what it means is that as a child, obedience is what the parents expect of us because we don't know what life is about. But when we get to the age, the teenage, which doesn't really show up plainly in the myth, when you get to the point of making decisions where you know good from evil, that's what the tree of life of good and evil, when you can make that assessment of your life, then you're on the journey, the human journey of maturity. And so leaving the garden is not an eviction, it's a graduation. And you don't really come back. So the angel is there with flaming sword preventing you from returning to the crib. Because you're now a young adult going on your way. And so I think of myself back in Jamaica. Here's my father, who is a migrant Chinese man, and my mother, who is a black Jamaican. And they come together, and they had 5 of us. Actually, it was 6, but one didn't live. And I'm growing up in my father's restaurant, helping, with the Chinese style, you start helping from you're a little kid. You do something. You're not there. My father used to say, you're not here for pretty looks. If you eat, you must work. If you work, you must eat. And it doesn't mean that he overworked us, but that was his teaching us principle. And so I'm learning principle. And so what I want you to see is, here's this little fella growing up who had no notion of what he could be in life. And then, because I went to a technical school, I learned drafting and all that kind of stuff. It probably was the wrong school for me, but I went anyway. And so I move into architecture, and I come to America, I migrate to America, and I worked here, and then I got my architectural license. You have to pass the exam, structural engineering, mechanical engineering, all that stuff you had to take to become a licensed architect. And all this time, what I was resisting, because I grew up as Catholic, and I was resisting the priest's enticement for me to become a priest. But I was always interested in God. And I was always interested in the mystical things. And so I started to read more widely Hinduism, the different religions. And I come to America, and I started to learn science of mind when I was in Jamaica from a wonderful practitioner who was the only teacher there. And I remember the first time I attended his meeting, he said, you can get this by prayer and all that. And I, being Catholic and skeptical, I said, I don't think so, but I kept going. And I got to buy a textbook. And so when I came here, the unemployment building was next door to Holmes. Holmes wasn't there yet, Holmes' office. That building wasn't built yet. And I left from there and came over here, where Founders was, and signed up for the course. And I signed up not for the course to take it here, because it's 1 year, a full 1 year course, the first year would be. I signed up for the correspondence course. And so started my journey here. Later on, I had I'd go and do psychology, and I would do a creative writing minor. And finally, my minister, I came here first, became a practitioner, and then went to Guidance Church. And Guidance is another Science of Mind church. And Dr. Dan wanted me to be a minister. And I resisted it, and I left. But the bottom line is, there's nothing about my coming through this that could say that I would have the guidance to be the second senior minister of Founders. It's just, you couldn't tell that from my upbringing. But what I want you to know is that when you take the journey, when you come out of Eden, you come out of your parents, which is really your parents' guidance, where obedience is what is needed there. But the parent who is wise will also understand that there's a time when you're moving out of that realm of obedience. Why? Because you're maturing. And that's who you are right now. And the decisions that you've been making all your life are compounding the way your life is evolving into what it is that you're becoming. And so we're in this process of becoming all the time. And finally, while I'm here, I discover process theology. And process theology is based on quantum science, and it's based on the Bible, and it's based on Greek philosophy. Just as Dr. Holmes says Science of Mind was. But the science has moved on. And so it is my hope that all of us will move on in this tradition. Oops, my rose is leaking. Weeping. Did I say leaking? So what I'm saying to you is not that I am exceptional in anything, except that within us there is a divine guidance to know what to do, when to do it, and where to do it, even when you don't know what the future is. And so in process, it speaks about the two natures of God. One is the primordial nature, which is the infinite possibilities of life, and where God is whole, perfect, and complete in that sense, unchanging. And the other aspect is the contingent nature of God. The contingent nature of God is the nature of God that knows everything about everything. And that contingent nature can feel and can know each one. In the absolute nature of God, where God is perfect, as I mentioned yesterday, for those who were there, and thank you for that. Things that are perfect cannot be improved, and they cannot get worse. They're in a steady state, static state. We were never meant to be perfect. We were meant to be unfolding all the time. And so when you beat yourself up because you weren't perfect, that's not really what you ought to do. There should be reflection about what you're doing so that you can know what principles you can learn from it and go forward. And so you're in the process of becoming as everything in the universe is, and that's what is called evolution. Everything started out with the basic element of hydrogen. And then the atom forms, and then the atom becomes cells, and the cells become, different individual entities. And we keep evolving and growing. And so here we are, the wonderful beings that we say in the Bible are made in the image and likeness of God. And that is a reflection on the fact that you're made with that primordial nature too, where there is an aspect of you that is filled with infinite possibilities. And you're drawing upon it all the time when you do your reflection, when you do your prayer work. You're drawing upon it. But in your contingent nature, that is what you have already taken on to you. And so you can see it in your children as they grew up, and see these young ones here. And, mother can see that, boy, there is something growing in my child. Look at our two young ladies that sang yesterday. How beautiful that was. And you look at the adult one, because they started like that too. And those of you who are teachers who have been teaching children, you have been coaxing the aspect of them that is so important for them to believe in themselves. Because when they believe in themselves, they're drawing upon their infinite possibilities. Just as I did, even without realizing how much I was doing it. And then the universe begin to come together and start putting opportunities before you that would never have been put before you had you not made this decision and that decision. It's not God formulating your future, it's you. God is giving you the freedom. What God gives you is the aim to be for goodness. And God leaves the future open for you in the present moment. This is the production of your past, and don't ignore your past. The present moment that you're enjoying your life at this stage is all because of what you have been in the past. But a future moment doesn't depend on your past totally. You can change your mind and change your life, as Dr. Holmes says. And so, look at what it is, wherever you are in your life, that you want the rest of your life to be. And the rest of your life doesn't necessarily going to be that thing, because you'll change as you go along. But in this moment, that is what you're feeling and sensing. And so, I want you to understand that you have helped to make me what I am and to be here. The people who are here, when I came in and candidated, as did 4 other ministers, 5 of us candidated to be the minister of founders. And the people got a chance to choose who they wanted. And so that is how the process generally works. And so what I'm saying to you is, I wouldn't be here if you weren't out there. And so life is not simply about me, life is about us. We, all together. And the exemplification for that begins with a family. And in the family you find that there is always two or three people who can't get along, or sometimes you can't get along. But what it is an opportunity for you to learn how to be resilient and flexible. And how do I get along with hard to get along people? And you do that with your prayer work, and you do that with your love, and you do that with your hesitation of putting down absolute judgment. And then, somebody come and say, but don't you love your sister? Don't you love this? Don't you love your daughter, your son? And you say, of course, yes. It's a reflective answer. But the question is, are you kind to each other? And when you're kind, that is where the love is. And we need to be kind to each other. It's not just what I want, it's also about what we want. So my friends, the great poet, John O'Donohue, writes about for a new beginning. And an end is really a period for a new beginning. And he says, in the out-of-the-way places of the heart, where your thoughts never think to wander, this beginning has been quietly forming, waiting until you are ready to emerge. And so your beginning to where you are has been quietly forming, and so was mine. Waiting until I was ready to emerge. For a long time, it has watched your desire, feeling the emptiness growing inside you, noticing how you willed yourself on, still unable to leave what you had outgrown. And so I had outgrown my resistance of not coming into ministry. And yet, when I was there, I went to guidance as a teacher. I became the head of the education department. And whether you believe it or not, both Michael Beckwith and Nirvana were in my class back then. And not that I am responsible for the brilliance that they have, but just to tell you, I've been around for a while. And they went on to ministry. I didn't go, well, not Nirvana, but Michael Beckwith went on to ministry, and I resisted. I didn't want to go, but finally I did. So for a long time, I watched the desire. It watched you play with the seduction of safety. You see, you want to be safe. You don't want to change anything. And the great promises that sameness whispered, heard the waves of turmoil rise and relent, wondered, would you always be like this? Would you always live like this? When we want to change and we're afraid of changing because we don't know how it's going to turn out. I didn't know how it's going to turn out. I'm making a decent salary in architecture. At this point, I'm working at UCLA in their facilities, with their facilities department at that time. And I could be coming up for a retirement and all that. But then the call came. Then the delight when your courage kindled and you stepped out into new ground. Your eyes young again with energy and dream, a path of plenitude opened before you. Though your destination is not yet clear. Can you relate to that? You can trust the promise of this opening. Unfurl yourself onto the grace of beginning that is at one with life's desire. Awaken your spirit to adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease in risk. Learn to find ease in risk. Do you dare take a risk? T.S. Eliot says, in a moment there is time for vision and revision, which a moment will reverse. So you must dare. Have the courage. What the poets call courage, in religion we call it faith. Same kind of thing, just different words. So awaken to the spirit of adventure. Hold nothing back. Learn to find ease and risk. Soon you will be home in a new rhythm, for your soul senses the world that awaits you. My soul knew what I was about before I knew it. So does yours. And so we're here in this moment, this new beginning. I want to just quote one more thing because I want to give Jennifer a chance to do the wonderful program that she has set up here for me and for us. This is from the great German writer Goethe. And Goethe is the equivalent to Shakespeare in English. He's the equivalent in German for that Shakespeare is in English. And he says, whatever you do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic in it. Boldness, your courage. What are you dreaming of? We still need to keep dreaming forward, dreaming this wonderful church forward. So not only will it serve you, it will serve future generation. And I think we are on the cusp of that moment. We have wonderful minister coming back to me, Reverend Dan, and you have an amazing woman in Lauren Grant who is bringing to Founders something we never had before. And it was just what we need. And she came from England, watching me on her, whatever she was watching. And she decided to come here, to come to Founders. Not in a job, but as a volunteer, spent off all her money. And we are beginning to see the ripple of energy that will help us to reconstruct this church again. And so all of you who are here looking like, gee, we don't have many people, that's fine, don't worry about the many people. Keep the faith. This, whatever you do or dream you can, begin it. Boldness has genius and power and magic in it. And when you understand that you are the genius with the magic or the miracle, then you will understand that endings are new beginnings. I love you all. I thank you all for everything that you're doing. So go on and make this church great again. God bless you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Jennifer, come on in. Thank you so much.
So, sorry to make you stand again. Please stand as you are able and join us in the doxology. Praise God that good is everywhere. Praise to the love we all may share. The life that thrills in you and me. Praise to the truth that sets us free. Amen.
And before we do the affirmation, I just want to tell you how wonderful it is for us to have the amazing Mr. Turner here, president of our board. And he's almost 100 years old. Don't laugh, I'm serious. And he looks like a teenager. Look at him. Teenager. And he will continue to be what he needs to be for you, as long as you can continue to be what you need for him. But right now, the amazing Ann Doherty, who is right there, wrote this affirmation, and that's what we do. It may change when I leave, and that's fine. But for right now, there she is. Say after me, I give thanks for the abundance that is mine to share. With joy, I release my gift. Knowing that it goes forth to bless and to prosper. All those who give and all those who receive. And so it is. Please be seated.
And now the end is near, and so I face the final curtain. My friend, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, of which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full. I've traveled each and every highway. and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. I did what I had to do and saw it through without exemption. I planned each charted course, each careful step along the byway. Oh, and more, much more than this. I did it my way. Yes, there were times I'm sure you knew when I bit off more than I could chew. But through it all, when there was doubt, I ate it up and spit it out. I faced it all and I stood tall and did it my way. I've loved, I've laughed and cried. I've had my fill, my share of losing. And now, as tears subside, I find it all so amusing to think I did all that, and may I say, not in a shy way. Whoa, no, no, not me. I did it my way. For what is a man? What has he got? If not himself, then he has not to say the things he truly feels, and not the words of one who kneels. The record shows I took the blows and did it my way. I did it my way.
So I hope y'all don't mind. I took some liberties with the text of this song. It's in Italian, so when I translated it, I just changed it up a little bit for our wonderful Dr. Arthur. Time to say goodbye. There's love in the air. Our hearts are full. You've led us with love and with grace, a gift beyond compare. thanks to you, we have grown. We've learned to shine, and now we know this truth, it will stand for all time. It's time to say goodbye. When you stood in front of us, we found a path unfolding from within us, guiding us with grace. Your words will stay with us, teaching love as more than just a word. Truth revealed in every thought and prayer, to grow, to be aware. Time to say goodbye. There's love in the air, our hearts are full. You've led us with love and with grace, a gift beyond compare. Thanks to you, we have learned to trust the source that we now know. This truth, it will stand for all time. It's time to say goodbye. Time to say goodbye. There's love in the air, our hearts are full. You've led us with love and with grace. It's time to say goodbye. Fare thee well. Go with love. Go with love.
Thank you, Jennifer. My eyes. The magnificent Jennifer Wallace. And these wonderful people playing in the band. Thank you, my man. Thank you so much, all of you. Your music was magnificent. Glad you're here. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, I don't know. And you want to come up and pray? I don't know if I can keep it together.
Well, I wasn't expecting this, but it is an honor. Gee, it's kind of hard. Thank you, I hear that. Breathe, she says. Okay. So we simply let ourselves enter into the consciousness of love here. The consciousness that was expressed in so many ways through music and words. The gratitude that Dr. Arthur so generously shared with all of us. This piece of knowing the journey that we have traveled together and knowing that truly it is a new beginning. We know that Dr. Arthur is going on to his next adventure, continuing with the wonderful spirit that is within him to create and to share what comes to him directly from Spirit. I truly do believe. And knowing for myself the the growth that has taken place in me, and knowing that it's representative of the growth that's taken place in all those who have come recently and through these years to partake of this teaching of science of mind is reflected through Dr. Arthur's wisdom and interpretation, and in the Spanish group through the practitioners who have studied and tuned in themselves to the word of truth. It truly is a blessing to us all, that each of us are here, knowing that truly we are becoming, a continual becoming that is never a finished work. And so truly we do forgive ourselves for any areas where we see we have not become quite what we are aiming for. But we know that it's all part of the wholeness and the relatedness that is this community of Founders Church. We know that beautiful things are happening and that they have taken root while Dr. Arthur has been here for us. We know that we are being blessed by grants that will help this beautiful building be returned to its full grandeur and more. And we give thanks for the fact that this was able to be planted while Dr. Arthur is still here, present in this building every week. And so we give thanks for all that we have received through these years under Dr. Arthur, for all of the becoming that we have become and that yet to be expressed. We bless each one of us. We bless Reverend Dan as he takes the place that we hope that he will be able to have in seeing this church move forward, build back, and be glorified. We give thanks to Spirit. We give thanks to Dr. Arthur and each one of you. Our hearts are full of love, full of appreciation and gratitude for all that is and all that has been and all that is to be. We give thanks, and so it is.
Thank you. Before I close, I want to let you know Dr. Doty, who was once our president of the board, he moved to, where did he go? Palm Spring. He's not well. He's very sick. And I want you to remember his name, Dr. Doty, D-O-T-Y. And he has stage 4 cancer. He's in the hospital in Ontario, and he needs your prayers. So besides us doing the prayer work, please do your prayer work for him, all of you. Also, one other note, Lorraine, who I mentioned earlier, just for you to know, she has already gotten a grant so that we can get architects to come and look over some aspects of our church, and including how can we get an elevator for those of you, an elevator up and down the church. So I don't want you to look around here and think nothing is happening. A lot is happening, okay? And one of the great things that Lauren can do, besides being just such a creative person, bringing in people to help. She has a Wednesday giveaway thing that happens here. I don't even know she does it. And she brings people who's off the street to get things. And we're doing that. And we are doing that even though you may not be personally involved in it. And just to let you know, she is an amazing grant writer. And some of the income that we need may come from there. But of course, grants come in for specific reasons. You can't use it as you like. But these are things that are happening. I want you to know. Your church is not dead. It's reborn. Or reborning. Is there such a word as reborning? Well, it's doing all of that. And those of you who can, please help the process, because in time, you'll be proud of what you did. You know?
Come by on Wednesdays.
Oh, what time?
Between 10 and 12 is the giveaway.
And you'll see a giveaway happening here. Again, it's Lauren who generated that interest and vision. And Cheryl is one of the big supporters of that, and she's here doing that. So thank you so much once again. And thank you for the gifts yesterday. Many of you gave me a card, and some of you gave me money. Wow. I don't know what I'm going to do. We get so rich. Retire is that what? So anyway, I'm going to ask you to stand now so I can do the final blessing. The Lord bless you and keep you. The Lord let his face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. The Lord lift up his countenance upon you and give you peace, the peace that passes all understanding, and so it is.
Let there be peace on earth, and let it begin with me. Let there be peace on earth, the peace that was meant to be. With God as our center, loved ones all are we. Let us walk with each other in perfect harmony. Let peace begin with me. Let this be the moment now. With every step I take, let this be my joyous vow.
To take each moment and live each moment in peace eternal.